Good morning, my sweet babies, my little schmookums, my little pumpkins, my sweet potatoes, my little sugar butts. How are you? I hope you're well, wherever you are. This is a general message, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So yesterday, I'm definitely feeling a shift in the energy. I'm feeling more like the karmic tables have turned. And now that, we're getting deeper into this, I don't know much about astrology, so like, take this with a grain of salt, but this isn't me intuitively feeling this. That now that we're in Saturn retrograde deeper, things are shifting to where, people are receiving the karma that they deserve, the things that, the energy they deserve. And they're getting caught left and right type of thing. Because yesterday it just felt like there was an immediate shift. Things felt lighter, and that told me that it was like the karmic tables are being turned. Whatever was being projected on us, like people that are decent and have good hearts. I saw 144 on my timer. So the chosen ones, earth angels, just genuinely good people. We're starting to reap the rewards of like all the hard work we've done, and what has been taken from us, or just projected on us, whatever. It's now going back to the people that have sent it. Like they're finally, had they not gotten caught with karma before, they're getting it now. I'm sick of hearing this message, but apparently it's helpful to hear that. I also saw 222 on the clock. So what I'm getting from that, and just getting into this damn message, was like, so these folks, these faux folks, if you will, these faux folks that like to fuck around. The karmic collective, if you will. I feel a lot, just getting into this message, there were some projections on like confusion and stuff for me. So this might be something to be mindful of. If you notice like you just cannot like get something or understand it, or just things feel like convoluted, murky, that's definitely a projection, and you need to push through that, fight through that. Just, if you need to, like, walk away. I just completely changed all the cards. I was like, no, fuck you. You're not going to win. Fuck you. No. And it's because the message I was getting, like, prior to me, like, pulling the cards out, and I was like, oh, these motherfuckers still trying to play around. And the message I'm getting is they're still trying to mess around, even though like things are shifting energetically, even though it's like because the thing I got here, one of the cards here is dissatisfaction with life, with this cracked cup. They're getting hit with this karma, like, say like they had projected like lack on you or something, and so you were always like getting unexpected bills, or like say you have automatic withdrawals from your account, and you like had like a strategic way that you planned your money, and the automatic bills would come out like not when they were supposed to, like it was random days, like, and there would always be some like glitch thing, so like your money would be off, and it was like unpredictable. That was all projections, and energetically. So either they were, setting spell work, something like that, or just obsessively wanting you to be in lack, trying to fuck with you, like trying to make you sick before work or something like that. That's just an example. Like it could literally be anywhere. Like say, For me, you know, I was making like really good money at a job, and I was like constantly getting sick and like wasn't able to like stay, and like so those were projections. Because like somebody was jealous of, you know, how much money I was making, so they didn't want me to like make that money there. And that's just like that type of stuff. It could also be like relationship things, stuff like that. So it's everywhere. But now the tables are turned, and that person is experiencing this stuff, but because they're still in this icky energy, this lower vibrational energy, and they don't know how to deal, you know, because that means they have emotional immaturity. They're not as strong spiritually, so they feel that they have to do like mess around with the dark stuff. And you know, they might have entity attachments as well, depending on like their lifestyle and their choices and like what they allow in and out of them, which that's on them. So that's pushing them to do this stuff because they're dissatisfied with life. So they're, because like, you know, all, you know, the projection of like financial stuff that they were putting on you, this is just an example, it literally could have been anything, health, whatever. That's now happening to them, but just like a little taste of it. And so they're just taking their frustrations, their dissatisfaction on life out on you. I got The Tears Don't Fall by Bullet for a Valentine. With bloodshot eyes, I watch you sleeping. I'm also getting, we've got a lot of people energetically spying however the fuck they can, obsessively thinking about you, trying to, like, say you had like a spiritual connection with this person, or like to some extent, they're trying everything to just get in your energy, and it's probably several people. Just with bloodshot eyes, I watch you sleeping. The warmth I feel beside me is slowly fading. Would she hear me if I called her name? Would she hold me if she knew my shame? There's always something different going wrong. The path I walk in the wrong direction. There's always someone fucking hanging on. Bitch, what did I say? And I'm feeling this is like, so you may have separated yourself, or like if you're still like living with this person, you're withdrawing like emotionally, spiritually, however, and they're having a hard time clawing onto you anymore. They may have had like a good grip on you before because of the projections they had been sending you, but now they're losing that. And they sense that you have like good things coming, and you're going towards a different direction, because it says the path I walk's in the wrong direction. They're still on the same path. We have legs stepping into a new experience. So and with that falling, that just like confirmed to me that they're not wanting to move forward, because it's fell directly on the mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So be mindful that if this person does try to come forward, and like just because they are like so desperate and like, you know, watching you energetically, divination, they might be physically stalking you, I don't know, internet, however, just to figure out like what the hell, like, because they feel that separation, they don't feel your warmth anymore, they don't feel your love anymore, they can't connect to your energy like they used to. And now they're trying everything. There's always someone fucking hanging on. Can anybody help make these things better? And this is them, like they're getting hit with that karma now, with this dissatisfaction with life. And honestly, they were dissatisfied with life before, because they wouldn't have treated you this way. They wouldn't have been in this lower like karmic vibration had they been dissatisfied with life. problems to be resolved. And I'm seeing this like ink pot as like they have like legal documents and stuff like that. They may have I heard forged. So maybe they like forged a signature. I don't know. But like legal documents, stuff like that. I'm just seeing it like the ink is like uh I'm seeing like papers with like a lot of like lawyer lingo on it, like a lot of just difficult to comprehend words. So like, there's lots of like legal stuff going on, or they're just having a hard time like understanding like how to keep track of everything, because they're getting like more and more things piled onto them. And we have a major challenge to overcome. So this is them going through you know their karmic debt, and probably their awakening. Hopefully if they choose to see it that way, hopefully if they choose to see the silver lining, or they just keep being karmic. And I mean, at some point you got to do something, like do some sort of self-reflection, but whatever. And we have Crane, pay attention to your health. So if they were trying to project on your mental health, make you confused, anything, wishing ill upon you, wishing like, because a lot of projections, like people will try to like make you break out with acne, or like rashes, or just like not look attractive, or like gain weight. And so like, you could have been like eating the best, healthiest food and like doing everything right, and you just kept like getting met with like this plateau. They were probably like wishing this stuff upon you, and just obsessively, to where that energy was finally like manifesting somewhere. And because a lot of the times, like I'll hear like someone's thoughts, and like it'll come through as like my voice, but it's just a weird way. Like it wouldn't be something I would say like, oh, how ugly, or something like that. Like I don't talk like that. And I'm like, oh my God, another fucking projection. Like it's just, people are obsessed. It could be like them looking at a picture of you, just thinking about you energetically, and then trying to project that on you, so you think that of yourself. And what my guides told me about that is like, that's what they're think that's exactly how they think, but they don't like feeling that, so they're trying to put it on somebody else. They're trying to put their own energy and their own shadow and stuff like that, instead of dealing with it and transmuting it. They're trying to just dump it on somebody else however they can. So it could be just like bullying, like these fucking net bangers, these little keyboard warriors, like they're just so overwhelmed by their entity attachment, their demons, their ego, their shadow, all this stuff, all this negative energy that they just refuse to look at and transmute and face. So they just try to dump it on you, or just on anything. And what I'm getting here is, okay, here we go. Let me finish the song first, I guess. Can anybody, okay, there's always someone fucking hanging on. So that's, just what we were saying. Can anybody help me make things better? Your tears don't fall, they crash around me. Her conscience calls the guilty to come home. That's like you calling righteous judgment on these people. Like, you finally did this, or you're going to, or, it's just happening without you needing to do this. And you're moving on. You're like, I have to get out of this. I have to do something better for myself. I've got to do something. And the moments died, I hear no screaming. The visions left inside me are slowly fading. Would she hear me if I called her name? Oh my goodness. So what I'm getting here, and this is just them having to go through their own dark night and experience all this shit and the stuff that they projected out on you. So like, especially if it was like mental stuff. And I'm just getting like all around, like money, health, mental health. Like, so they, like with that confusion projection that I got right before I came on here, they're getting hit with that. It's all like bouncing back, coming back on them. you know, however Most High determined that this karma this karma was going to hit them, and they're getting that, and they're like, they're lost, they're confused, they're in this like awful state, this darkness, and so they're trying to pull on your energy even more and project on you even more because they're not realizing what it is. So if the karmic collective so if y'all were wishing ill upon people and now stuff's happening to you, it's because it's coming back. It is time. You just got to deal with it. You got to face your demons. If you're watching this and have been doing that to people, it's your time. You just got to go through your awakening and take responsibility and look in the mirror and face the icky, ugly stuff you don't want to face. There's always something different going wrong. Like, this is them, like, you know, why does this keep happening? And what I'm getting is like, you have been or were in this state where it's like, dude, I'm getting hit with like bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. What the fuck? Like, why? You know, whether it was somebody like purposely, you know, you were witnessing people just being mean to you or whatever, or just shit happening, and you're like, why is this happening? For what? To what end? Why? Now it's them asking these questions. Can anybody help me make things better? Her conscience calls the guilty to come home. This battered room I've seen before, the broken bones, they heal no more. With my last breath, I'm choking. Will this ever end? I'm hoping. My world is over. One more time. Let's go. That's pretty much it. So, and this is just, they may like just be at this, like, I can't make it through this anymore. And another thing that I'm getting with the cards is we have basket, recognition, reward for merit. So these people, because we have, like, I pulled these cards. I originally was just gonna do the whole reading off of these, but then, like, you know, projections on projections, and you know what it is. So I had to switch things up. So we've got okay, I'm all over the place, my bad, y'all. Okay, so because you're getting reward and recognition for merit, these people didn't want you to do that. They didn't, because they're insecure, because we have insecure here. And there's sexist, racist, and other judgments that play a role. So they had some sort of judgments on you. And what I'm seeing here is like, it's because you are authentic and you had no problem like being, you know, whoever you are, expressing yourself, putting yourself out there, you're creative. Honestly, what I'm getting here is you may just like be really attractive. People like you because you're nice, shit like that. And they sabotage out of fear. So these people, you know, they're insecure. They got these weird judgments because you're triggering what they don't want to see in themselves, like I said before. And now, you know, they didn't want you getting recognition. They didn't want people to see how wonderful you were. So they were throwing all these projections on you to where like you were manifesting like your looks looking different, or, you know, you were so in your head and like depressed or whatever that, you know, people couldn't see how bright you shine and how wonderful you are. And like you weren't able to put that good energy out there. And now you've got recognition, reward for merit. Like you're getting your, people are seeing you for who you really are because you're doing the healing. Period of prosperity and abundance. So you're getting all this prosperity and abundance back. Gong, an exciting event. You're getting things. Ooh. And because you're winning, because you're healing and you're happy, because I've noticed that like people are just like spying on me in every fucking way possible, energetically, whatever, my fucking phone's hacked, all this bullshit. As soon as I'm in a happy energy, I just get hit with all these damn projections. And I know it's from, I've asked my cards like how many people it is, and it's at least 17. At least on a good day. So, you know, when you're getting hit with this stuff, it's like loud for them because you're in this like happy energy. So it's like a gong, like this loud, like, bah! Like your energy is so happy and buoyant and good, and that vibration you're emitting, it's too loud for them, it's too much for them, so they throw projections at you because, you know, if you're happy, it like makes their icky stuff that they need to deal with louder. So they're trying to throw that on you because they don't want to hold that. They don't want to deal with that. And so they just want to bring it and like dump it on you. So Annie up with that, you know, just do what you need to do to like raise that vibration. 444 on the clock. Pray for one to your angels. You're protected anyway. Just be aware that like if you're happy and then like weird shit starts happening, it's these people projecting on you because it's too loud. The vibration is too much, and it's like not allowing them to like hide away from this dark, icky stuff that they need to deal with. Harp, great happiness. How perfect. Yeah, so like anytime that you're in this happy energy and you're just like, you know, grateful for fucking life and shit like that, just be mindful that whenever somebody's trying to fuck with you, or like, you know, something weird happens to where it like tries to like lower your vibration, or you get like this jolt of anxiety out of nowhere, it's all a projection and it's not yours. So rebuke it, whatever you need to do, pray on that. Just be like, nah, that's you. You can have your energy, you can have your shadow, your projections. This is not me. No, thank you. And they're realizing with this 8 of Cups, and like it came out sideways. I'm seeing this as like all the work that they've put in to like try to sabotage you and stuff like that. Like maybe it did work in the past, but you're growing. You're choosing to come out of this, and that's like spell work, just anything to kind of put you down because they're insecure and they're sabotaging out of fear. And they're just, you know, whatever your light does to them makes them judgmental because it brings their icky stuff out. And so their spell work, the work that they were doing just isn't working anymore. And so they're trying like different ways to do this. So just being mindful of that. I'm seeing with this Lovers in reverse, you might get hit with stuff like spell work, or like you get hit with dizzy or like sick or something like that. If you're like around people that are good for you, like say like you meet a person, you have like a really good feeling about them, and then suddenly you just get hit with something. You're like, oh, my stomach hurts, or like you get like I need to get away from this person or something. Like but you had your first initial gut feeling about this person was good. This is projection, spell work, just somebody trying to keep you and like for themselves, or like keep you stuck from like putting yourself out there to like good people and good communities. So definitely like be mindful of that. You know, use your own discernment, because it, you know, might just be shitty people you're meeting too that are projecting on you as well. But I'm definitely getting there, just trying to keep you like from, or like point you towards like more shitty people, like, or even worse than them, so like you come crawling back, because they're, you know, it's like there's always somebody fucking hanging on. There's always someone fucking hanging on. They're trying to hang on, they're trying to cling as much as they can, and put their burdens on you, release their burdens with this 10 of Beasts in reverse. This is the 10 of Wands. So don't allow this projection to be put on you. Like be mindful of it. Like, especially like if you're just having a good day, like things are going well, and then you just get hit with something, like you feel sick or whatever, that's just all projection. Or like you're like, you hear like, oh, I'm so ugly or something like that, and you're like, wait, fuck that, that's not mine. No. No, that's yours, homie. Take it back. I rebuke that. No. Pray up. But when this card fell out, the Page of Curses, so the Page of Cups, this is them, because I'm definitely getting they're spying on you however the fuck they can. I got people trying to astral project to me, you know, telepathy, weird shit. They just trying the most. They're paying people to put fucking monitoring spirits on me, all kinds of weird shit. Rebuke that shit. No. But what I'm getting here is they're, trying to use divination, they're talking to people, whatever. They know you have something good coming, and it's upsetting to them with how she's upset. They may have heard like good news from somebody that you see every day, or, that's cool with you. And they heard the news and they're like, what? How could they? Like it's just triggering for them because they put so much work to put you down, to put you in this shitty place. And it could have been that your light was so to them, that it was just too much for them, that they thought like you were just this awful person or something like that, because that's what it was highlighting in them. But because they don't do any self-reflection, they were hearing this stuff thinking it was you, when it was just highlighting like their demons. And we have the King of Cults in reverse, so that's the King of Pentacles. They're still acting out of their ego with this big ass head, especially since it's in reverse. They're still trying this bullshit, even though they're losing their finances, and they might be losing like possessions if they were like super materialistic, or they have some sort of disfiguration like happening if they were like really obsessed with their looks. Something's happening. They're losing their hair. They're balding. I don't know. Like something's occurring that is like putting them in a even more insecure state, because Most High is like, bro, you need to fucking let this shit go. You need to go through you need to let this stuff fall off. And they're just being big head motherfuckers. Like they're still like not realizing it's them. There's just there's still this blame. There's always like, oh, well, they might be thinking that you're hanging on to them energetically because they're like so obsessed and like can't let it go. They might think that you're doing this, when it's like, bro, leave me the fuck alone. I don't want you. I don't want you around. Leave me alone. We're done. And we have this Queen of Cups in reverse. And this is just you like pulling back all your energy. And, you're no longer nourishing them. So that might have been like you were still praying for them, like protection and stuff like that. And then you were just like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not going to try and send them good energy. Nothing like that. I need to pull it back because I'm wasting my energy doing this when I need to be focused on protecting myself. And they're still like pulling on your energy. You're still feeling those like random drains of like depleted feelings. And that's just them like sending stuff, or just like trying to siphon your energy in any way, or just like that obsessive thinking is siphoning your energy. So protect yourself for sure. But they're trying to get that any way that they can. But judgment is being called, and I'm seeing this as like Most High is like putting their ass in a fucking little isolation chamber, where they pretty soon they won't be able to, because they're going to be so fucking distracted with their karma and stuff like that they won't be able to. And if they continue to do that, their karma is just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, until they leave people the fuck alone, and finally it'll be like, oh, it's me. Oh, I see. And hopefully they get to that point. We're all hoping here. But this is their judgment. They're being, isolated. They might be losing friends, or, people are finally seeing them for who they are, because they may have been a very good like shapeshifter, liar, that type of thing. My nose is so itchy, so I'm super tapped in. Cool. And now they're finally being seen as who they are. And, the veil is lifted. They were really good at like projecting this image, using magic to look a certain way, act a certain way, just manipulating everybody around them. They're losing that now. I'm seeing with this like swirling water shit inside of here, like it's washing off of them. And now everybody is looking around and seeing like, oh, that's this person. And it also might be that they're in such an obsessive energy, like towards you, trying to get your energy or whatever, that they are able to keep up on this like projection to like put themselves that way towards other people just because they're losing their fucking mind. And so that's putting them in the space of like who they really are, and they're being seen for who they are, And so that's like part of their judgment, is like everyone around them is seeing them. So like people are falling off, they might lose their job, they might like lose like everything. They have to like move from their really nice place to like a studio apartment or whatever, whatever, wherever it is, just because like they're getting hit left and right. They got bills on bills, like their health is depleting or whatever they wished upon you or did to other people is coming back to them. And because they're refusing to learn the lesson, they're refusing to do self-reflection. So it's having to get to an extreme point to where they're forced to look within. There's no other option, because they won't be able to attack, Jesus. Yeah, they may have been attacking people, who knows? They won't be able to, spiritually attack or attach to anyone. And they're going to have to figure out how to make their own energy and make it on their own instead of using people, stealing from people, whatever they were doing. And learn not to blame others. And hopefully they learn that lesson, for the love of fuck. I really do hope this. And here you are. And this is also teaching them independence, because they may have been in some codependency stuff for sure. Actually, we do have work and career at the bottom of the deck. Oh shit. And side piece under that. So, this might be affecting their work and career, third-party situations. They might be getting that like karma and stuff in like through that. And you've learned to be, with this Nine of Pentacles, you've learned to be independent, take care of yourself, know how to nourish yourself, give yourself whatever you need, because you had to walk through the fire already. And you're fine with what you have, and you can be grateful for what you have, and keep working on yourself and not blame others. You're learning to take responsibility, and have learned, and this person is being called to do so as well, if they choose to do it. So we have Father in reverse, and I'm seeing that like they may not have people to lean on. Like they may have gone and ran to other people to like get reassurance and have somebody on their side, and then now they're not having people to rely on because they're being seen for who they are, or they lost people. And we have commitment. That might be they found somebody, they met people, or that they like had deep feelings for, and the commitment was broken, or they're being forced to commit to something, which maybe they like had a kid, whatever, but they're being asked to look at commitments. So it could be like family, friends, work, co-workers, whatever. They're being asked to look at that. Let me see. Oh shit. Oh, never mind. Okay, so we have bad investment in reverse and commitment. So they may have committed to something that was like a really horrible, not good investment. And they're having to stand on it now. All right. I'm sick of these karmic messages, but apparently it needed to come out. I hope you have a wonderful day, babies. I love you so much. Bye.